Heavy bowgun offsets are hard to do. At least they are without a lot of preparation. Knowing when to incorporate an offset into your hunt without losing DPS is important. A lot of it is based on positioning and knowing the monster's movesets so that you can set yourself up in the correct position before getting them. A big important thing, especially with heavy bowgun, is when you're going into ignition mode, you roll into it, activate your ignition mode, and then you can start an offset. Other viable ways of setting up for an offset, especially for harder monsters or 9-star monsters, is you want to utilize your shock traps, utilize paralysis shots with your maybe secondary gun, or if you have it on your main. Really, you're looking for something that's going to give the monster a chance to stall out, so you have a chance to switch into ignition mode safely and maybe pull in aggro. Another thing is when they're attacking your friends, you can just use your ignition mode. Most of the time they won't aggro you, but you can, once getting aggro, as long as you're paying attention to when the monster approaches you and you know their movesets, you can go ahead and start winding up your offset. Getting a full charge one is especially hard. It's easier after like a monster's been in a shock trap because you're just going to shoot its head with ignition mode, maybe pull aggro, jumps after you right when breaking out of the trap. Then all you have to do is you know your timing, so you just start charging it ahead of time. It is very easy to get offsets with Arcfeld, but not so easy with Seregios. So one of the things I like to do is at the start of a hunt, not like in this clip, but in the start of a hunt, generally, since Seregios is so aggressive, basically you're going to start out with an offset, and that gives like a good opening opportunity. But where heavy bowgun shines is especially when you're working with other players, because if you're doing solo and or if you have the aggro too much, it is very hard to survive, especially against Seregios. So having teammates keeping up DPS is very important. What I think the importance of a heavy bowgun offset comes in is mid-fight. So this is going to take a lot of practice. I have a 9-star Seregios here that was just in the arena, and so I practiced a ton, specifically trying to get offsets. So I probably could have, had a better or smoother hunt if I was just focusing on killing it, but I did want to get some practice. So you can see here, I'm really just focusing on defensive play, looking for my openings. I see that he's going to jump up, and so I start my offset, get one off, and that allows an opportunity for my teammates to also do some proper damage. There is a lot I can say about heavy bowgun and its offset, but I will go ahead and stop here, and if I ever feel like expanding on it, maybe I'll make another video. Really, the big thing is just getting out there and practicing. So go on some smaller low rank hunts so you can get used to the timing.